Okay, good morning everyone. So, for today's lesson, I am in the kitchen and I'm going to teach you how to make something very cheaply and very quickly. So this won't cost you a lot of money and it won't take you a lot of time either. So I'm going to make pancakes. Now in the Western world, especially English-speaking countries, we quite enjoy to have pancakes for breakfast, especially on a weekend. Many families may decide that on a Sunday is the day that they all wake up and they make pancakes together. There are two types of pancakes. You can have what they call a short stack pancake, which are probably about this big and they're quite thick. Or you can make something called crepes. I'm just going to put the heat down on the pan here. Crepes are much larger and they are thinner. In fact, a crepe should be able to fill the pan. With a short stack pancake, you would maybe put 3 or 4 pancakes on top of each other and then drizzle a topping. With crepes, they are spread with a topping and then you would roll them up. Different ways that you can prepare pancakes. Okay, I said to you that to make these pancakes is very easy and very cheap. This is all you will need. You will need a cup. You will need some flour. Now, if I put this closer, you can see on there it says plain white flour. If you are going to make crepes, the thinner version, then you will need plain flour because it will stay flat. If you prefer to make short stack, so the thicker pancakes, then you will need to find a flour that is called self-raising flour. They put some type of yeast in the flour so that after a while it expands and it gets thicker. But we're making crepes, so I'm going to be using plain flour. So you will need plain flour, milk. I'm using soya milk. Some people cannot drink cow's milk because it can make them sick. I can, but I've just got soya milk, so I'm using soya milk. You can use any milk. If you prefer, you can also even use water. Some people put a little bit of sugar with the water, but that's not me. So flour, milk, and an egg. So I'm using 1 cup of plain flour, 1 cup of milk, and 1 egg. Easy, right? 1, 1, 1. You mix it up in a bowl. If you are lazy, like Mr. Barcelona is, you will put it in a blender and get the blender to do all the work for you. So it should come out a consistency like this. Remember, this is for crepes, so these need to be thinner. If you are making a short stack pancake, then the consistency should be thicker. All right. The other thing you will need is some butter. The reason why we use butter is because we do not want the mixture to stick on the pan. This is what we call a non-stick pan, but sometimes they're not as non-stick as what they advertise. So I always put a little bit of butter. Okay, I'm going to put the butter, then I will show you on the camera. So I'll move the camera in a moment. All right. How much butter should you put? Well, you probably should just put maybe a teaspoon of butter, but I love butter, so I'm going to put a little bit more. The more butter you put on the crepe, the crispier it will become, and I quite like them crispy. Okay. So, let me move this camera so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see the butter is melting. I'm going to put the heat on a little bit more. Make sure the butter goes to the edges because the mixture needs to go to the edges as well. All right, now here comes the fun part. So your mixture, go right in the center, then move the pan around like this so the mixture gets spread throughout. Okay, we need to wait for that to cook a little bit. So while it is cooking, I will go through with you some of the ingredients or condiments. Condiments are types of food that you add to food that is already cooked. Some condiments that we can add to our crepe. Some people will use jam, usually paired with thick cream. Some people will use honey. In Australia, it's very common for us to use honey because we have a thriving honey business in Australia and it's quite affordable. If you go to a place like America or Canada, they would prefer to use something called maple syrup, which is similar looking to honey, but it is a bit darker, it is not as thick, and it has a stronger, sweeter flavor. It's also very expensive. Some people put peanut butter on their crepes. If you are very lazy or you don't have anything at home, you can even just spread a little bit of butter on there. Very common as well in Australia to sprinkle sugar and then squeeze a little bit of lemon on your pancakes or crepes. Okay, now I'm going to move the camera again. So you can see here that it is cooking. Now, how do we know when the crepe is ready? Well, generally, the top of it should be very, very bubbly. And as you can see, this one is not so bubbly yet. So I'm gonna leave it on for just a little moment longer. And then you need to flip it over and cook the other side here. But see, if I'm touching it, I can tell that it is cooked, but the bottom, I want it to be a little bit more crispy. Okay. Sometimes when you move the pan like that, it will help to separate the crepe from the pan. Okay. Let me just fix that up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to flip this over. There we go. And I'll show you again what it looks like on this side. Maybe you can even hear it sizzling a little bit, but you can see that this has cooked it on this side and it's browned it just a little bit. That's what I like, to make it a bit crispy. And we're probably cooking on one side for about 2.5 minutes. This side here we will cook for 1 minute. So, what will you put on your pancake or your crepe? When you make this at home, and I hope that you do make it, that you try different ingredients on there. If you want to be very fancy, you can actually put savory ingredients inside your crepe before you roll them up. So I know in Italy, we put cheese and spinach, then we roll it up, maybe 7 or 8 in a dish. We put it in the oven and we put some more cheese on the top of it, like mozzarella, so that when it cooks, it goes very crispy and brown, and it's delicious. Okay, we need one more thing. My cleaner came today, so I've got a lot of clean dishes, whereas if I did this yesterday, I wouldn't have had any clean dishes. And a butter knife. Okay, here is my crepe. Be very careful when you're handling heat at home. Just put it on the plate like so. Turn off your oven. And I think for this pancake, I'm going to use some sugar-free strawberry jam. Of all the jams in the world, strawberry is my favorite. Okay. Spread that onto your pancake. This be a nice little dessert for me. And I hope you've been paying attention, because of course you're going to get some questions in a moment about this cooking lesson. All right, have a look here. There is my pancake or my crepe. I'm going to roll it up. And there we go. So good. Mr. Barcelona is a really good cook. All right, I've got one more thing to say and then I'm going to go. Wepa!